Could our radio signals be an open invitation to alien civilizations out there in the cosmos? From the time of their inception in the late 19th century, radio waves have served as a beacon of human progress, broadcasting our presence to the universe. Harnessed initially by the likes of Marconi and Tesla, this marvel of science has created a constant stream of signals, an invisible highway of information, beaming out from our planet and traveling across the expanses of space. These signals, carrying fragments of our culture, our music, our voices, ripple outwards, potentially reaching far-flung corners of the universe. Imagine, if you will, an advanced alien civilization, possessing the technology to detect these faint echoes of our existence. What would they make of us? Would our broadcasts intrigue them, inspire them, or perhaps alarm them? And most importantly, if they can hear us, what does that mean for us? Ever heard of the Berserker Hypothesis? It's a fascinating, albeit somewhat unsettling, concept. Let's break it down. The Berserker Hypothesis is a theory in the realm of extraterrestrial life and space exploration. It proposes a scenario where self-replicating alien probes, known as berserkers, could be patrolling the vast expanse of our galaxy. But what's their mission, you ask? Well, it's a bit grim. These berserkers are programmed to detect and destroy life-bearing planets they encounter. And why would they do that, you wonder? The answer lies in the most basic instinct shared by all living creatures: survival. Imagine an advanced alien civilization capable of creating such sophisticated technology. They've mastered the art of self-replication and machinery, allowing them to produce an army of these berserker probes. The goal? To eliminate any potential threat to their existence. It's a cosmic survival strategy, a preemptive strike against any civilization that might pose a threat in the future. Think of these berserkers as cosmic watchdogs, ceaselessly combing through the galaxy, their sensors tuned to signs of life. Once they discover a life-bearing planet, they spring into action. Using advanced weaponry and technology, they annihilate the life forms on the planet, ensuring that they can evolve into a potential adversary. It's a chilling concept, isn't it? The idea that our existence could be snuffed out, not by our own faults or a cosmic catastrophe, but by an alien civilization's survival protocol. It's like a cosmic version of the survival of the fittest, where the fittest are those who strike first. But wait, there's more to ponder upon. What if these berserkers are not just a theoretical concept? What if they're real, lurking somewhere in the deep, dark corners of our galaxy, silently waiting for signs of life? And here comes the most intriguing part. What if our attempts at making contact, our radio signals piercing through the cosmic silence, have already been detected? What if, at this very moment, a berserker is en route to our little blue planet? So imagine if our radio signals were picked up by one of these berserkers. So what happens if a berserker probe detects our radio signals? That's the question that keeps some of us up at night. The implications are as vast as the cosmos itself, and equally as daunting. Firstly, if a berserker picks up our broadcasts, it might see humanity as a threat. This is a chilling possibility. The Berserker Hypothesis suggests that these self-replicating probes are programmed to quash any form of life that could potentially challenge their creators. If they perceive us as a threat, our blue and green planet might find itself in the crosshairs of an advanced alien civilization. The potential consequences are as terrifying as they are unknown. We could face a full-scale invasion, or perhaps something subtler, like a slow, undetectable manipulation of our environment or even our minds. This could lead to our extinction, or in a more optimistic scenario, force us to evolve and adapt to survive. However, not every scientist or sci-fi enthusiast buys into the Berserker Hypothesis. There are arguments against it, theories that suggest a different narrative. Some argue that any civilization advanced enough to create berserkers would also have developed beyond violent aggression. They might see us as primitive, but not inherently threatening. Others propose that the vast distances and resources required for interstellar travel would make a berserker-style invasion inefficient and unlikely. Then there's the argument of silence. If berserkers are out there wiping out civilizations left and right, why is the universe so quiet? Why haven't we detected any signs of these cosmic battles? This silence could suggest that berserkers simply don't exist, or that they're not as destructive as we imagine. Yet despite these counter-arguments, the Berserker Hypothesis continues to captivate our collective imagination. It's a reminder of our vulnerability in the face of the unknown. It forces us to reflect on our place in the universe, on the potential threats we could face, and how we might respond. In the end, it's all speculation, but it's certainly food for thought. Scene script. Despite the potential risks, the search for extraterrestrial life continues. But should we be more careful about the signals we're sending into space? As we delve into the fourth dimension of this fascinating narrative, we find ourselves at the crossroads of discovery and precaution. The thirst for knowledge, the drive to answer the age-old question, are we alone in the universe, propels us forward. This relentless pursuit has seen us launch probes into the farthest reaches of our solar system, build enormous radio telescopes, and send out signals into the cosmic void, hoping for a response. Yet, the Berserker Hypothesis has cast a shadow on this quest. What if our signals are not received by benevolent extraterrestrials, but by a hostile civilization? What if our calls into the dark are not met with a friendly handshake, but a clenched fist? These are not just questions for science fiction writers and film directors, but for astrophysicists, ethicists, and policymakers around the globe. While these concerns are valid, they have also sparked a valuable debate. Should we halt our search for extraterrestrial life? Or at least be more cautious with the signals we send out into space? Or should we continue as we are, driven by our innate curiosity and desire to explore? These considerations are not just about managing potential risks, but also about understanding our place in the universe. They force us to confront the reality that we may not be alone, and that our actions can have far-reaching consequences. The importance of this conversation cannot be overstated. It's a dialogue that must continue to evolve as our technology advances and our understanding of the universe expands. It's not just about whether or not we should send signals into space, but how we should approach our quest for knowledge and exploration in a universe that may be teeming with life. Whether or not the berserkers are out there, one thing is certain: the universe is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled.